What's up guys, Black Rose Duelist here, and today I'm bringing you a Dinomist deck profile. And if you didn't see it yesterday, I made this exact same deck profile, but I was in a rush and all of you hated on me because I had no idea what was going on. I didn't even put an extra deck. So today I'm redoing that video for all of you who did not enjoy the last one. So, 2 Maxi, 3 Dynamist Brachion. So I'm going to go through this deck profile, the new Dinomist deck, and I'm going to explain to you what these cards do, because I'm sure most of you do, when you're watching this video, don't know what Dynamists are, and you're interested to see what they are. And I've tested this deck a lot more recently, so I know exactly what it does, so I'll be here to help you. So, I play 3 copies of every Dinomist monster. That's because you don't really have many Dinomist monsters yet, and there really isn't any more good replacements for them. So, Dinomists are a, obviously, machine dinosaur deck profile they're all waters for some reason, which when I think dinosaurs, I probably think earth over water, and especially machine, I think earth over water, but they're waters. The deck revolves around pendulums, obviously. They're all level 4 and level 5, and then their scales are 3 and 6. So that way you can play levels 4 and 5, so that obviously works. The scale 6s all have an effect where a Dinomist would die. You can destroy it in the pendulum zone instead. Then all of the scale 3s have an effect when, the scale 3s have the effect where if a monster would die, you can destroy instead. The scale 6s have an effect where if it would, a card effect would target a Dinomist, you can negate the effect and then destroy both the card and Brachion, or with the scale 6. So, scale 6s keep your monsters safe from targeting effects, and then those scale 3s have an effect where they can destroy themselves to save them from dying from battle or by card effect. So now that you know all those effects, I'm not going to read any of the pendulum effects because that's all there are. They are. So 6s have that effect, 3 have this effect. So, Brachion. If you do not control a Dinomist Brachion in your monster zone, and your opponent controls the monster in the field with the highest attack, you can summon it from the hand. So say you have a Terran, 1800 attack, and your opponent has a BLS. You can special summon onto the field because your opponent has the strongest attacking monster. It's 2000 attack, level 5. Most of the times you'll probably get its effect off, so it's a pretty good card. Ceratops, his monster effect, if all monsters you control are Dinomist monsters, you can special summon this card. You also must have a minimum of 1 Dinomist. So it says if all monsters you control are Dinomist, so you can't be like, I don't control any monsters, so they are all Dinomists. But you have to have at least 1 Dinomist on the field, and it can't be Ceratops. So you just special summon from the hand, 2100 beater. Yeah. Plesion. It's the level 4. There's 3 level 4s, 3 level 5s. Monsters your opponent controls lose 100 attack for each attack and defense for each Dinomist. I keep calling it Dino Monster. Dinomist card you control. By the way, it says card, so pendulum skills count, and the field spell and the continuous spell count. So, you're at least gonna have you're probably gonna usually have 3-ish. So, all your opponent's monsters lose at least 300 attack or defense. Terran, he is probably my second favorite. When it destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can add a Dinomist from your deck to your hand. It's 1800. Real quick, I want to include that the field spell makes them all gain 300 attack and defense. So 2100 is going to get over most things. So destroy a monster, search a Dinomist card too. So you can search the spell in the trap. Rex. Rex is my favorite by far. At the end of the damage step, if this card attacked, you can tribute one other Dinomist monster you control, activate one of these effects. This card can attack again, another monster again, it has to be a monster, and inflict piercing damage. Or, you can tribute a Dinomist and shuffle 1 card from your opponent's hand at random from the field, or the field, into the deck. So, I usually do hand because I'd rather deal with the cards in my opponent's field and then get rid of the cards in his hand, or his or her, sorry. So This also is not a once per turn effect. So if you said attack with Rex, tribute a Dinomist, attack again, activates the effect again, tribute a Dynamist, attack again, activates the effect again. You get what I'm saying. And then you can also use them interchangeably. So attack, tribute one, attack again, tribute one, shuffle card from the field or hand to the deck. He's your main advantage card. He's your boss monster too. With 2400 attack, with the field spell, it's 27, which is pretty good. It gets over most things. So, yeah, Rex. Last one is Stegosaur, and he's okay. When another Pendulum monster you control battles an opponent's monster, after damage calculation, you can destroy both. It's 1600. You need another body, so as you've seen, they're basically just big attacking monsters that get advantage as much as you can. But the thing is, they kill themselves to save each other. Now, how does that work? Well, it actually works to their advantage. The Dynamist Charge, is a Tenki. When it's played, you can search for a Dynamist monster. Once per turn, if a Dynamist card is added from the field to the extra deck face up, so whenever a Pendulum would die, from Pendulum scale or the field, and it's you can add it to the hand instead. So, when your opponent activates a card that targets a Dinomist, you play the Scale 6's effect, destroy itself, negate the effect, and then add it back to your hand. So you're not losing anything, but you're also gaining advantage because you're getting rid of one of your opponent's cards, negating the effect, and then you're also getting it back to your hand. So, great card. You get to search, and then you basically get a +1 every turn. Power Load. This one's decent. It's not a 3-of. All Dinomists gain 300 attack and defense. When a Dinomist monster you control is attacked or attacks, your opponent can't play any card effects until the end of the damage step. Basically reassuring your Rex plays go through. You can actually OTK with Rex pretty easily. It's good. 2 MST, 1 Raigeki, 1 Boundless, 1 D Fissure, or D Prison, 3 Rush. Rush is a Dinomist sphere, like a Mermail sphere. Special summon Dinomist from the deck. It's unaffected by card effects, destroy at the end phase. 2 Echo Oscillation. If you don't know what this does, once per turn you can destroy a Pendulum, a card in the Pendulum zone and draw a card. Why this is good is because if you have charge on the field, you get to add it to your hand. So basically you're just drawing a free card every turn. 2 Mirror Force, 2 Solemn Notice. If you don't know what Solemn Notice is, I made a video about it, so you'll find it. 1 Solemn Warning. Now, this is the part that everyone got mad at. I didn't include an extra deck last time, and I said it wasn't important. I take that back. I've been testing with the deck a lot more, and since your strongest monster is Rex with a maybe 2700, you do need other cards in the extra deck to help you. So Abyss Dweller, Castel, Pleiades, Infinity. You can get into Infinity really easy because they're level 5, so you can go for, and they're machines. So 2 of the level 5s go into Infinity, or Nova, and go into Infinity. Rebellion, Exciton, Cowboy, Ragna Zero, Utopia, Rhapsody, Heartland Draco, Papillopative, and Diamond, and Fatalis. So, yeah. So this is the Dynamist deck profile. This deck is actually really good. I advise you to try it. Take this deck profile. I don't care. Just give me credit if someone's like, hey, well, did you make that deck profile yourself? Say, no, I got it from Black Rose Duelist. Link to description. Link to the channel. So yeah. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to test out this deck, and make sure to subscribe. And bye.